Hey everybody, welcome to this edition of Robyn to Resale, hashtag the Lazy Lister. I know you haven't gotten anything long and substantial, full of informational content for a while. Life has been busy good and busy. Read between the lines, but I'm really happy. I've filmed a bunch of stuff, but today I'm in the mode of getting stuff ready to get sent out for the RealReal. Jenny's going to swing by tomorrow. Love Jenny. And I wanted to show you some things that are not as conventional of what you would think of for sending to the RealReal. Okay, so come along with me as we take a journey on RealReal items that aren't typical. So first, let me tell you about what I did sourcing wise. In April, I actually only spent, I can't believe this, $676.80 to source. I went sourcing in Hawaii, I went sourcing in Florida, and I went sourcing in Maryland and DC area, the Maryland DC area. I'm going to go over a couple of hauls. This is pretty much the last few days of April and the beginning of May. Wolf, this is a Wolf brand. Let's see, you can, ooh, that's upside down. No, that's right, I can't tell. Okay, this is a Wolf, and it is a, I think it might be a watch box, and it's missing the pillows, possibly, but it wasn't on the current site, so maybe it's antiquish and older, but it does have the Wolf charm and the Wolf key, as well as the sticker on the bottom, because I've had things sent back that are not marked. This I got at my local Goodwill, and the average cost of goods for that day were $5.40. So another thing I got were these pink emu slippers. The brand is EMU. I don't know if the RealReal takes them, but I've seen them on Rue La La, so I thought I would try. They're super expensive brand, and it's sheepskin lining, which I think means wool. So if they don't work, I'm gonna have to sell them somewhere else, because unfortunately I can't keep them. I'm allergic. Okay, next up on the list of things that are not normal for the RealReal. If you saw this earlier, I put out a short about sterling silver or silver plate. The RealReal does take certain brands and certain qualities of silver and silver plate. Where's my products that I use to polish? Because I'm not sure if you saw this picture before, which it still has some imperfections, but I don't think polishing will fix. I need to probably replate it, which that was purple, which means the tarnish is beyond tarnished. Started with this new product I'd never used before, and maybe I'm not patient enough. It's the blue brand. I can't remember the name of it. I think it starts with an H, and it's a good brand, don't get me wrong. But I tried this new product, which is this spray bottle, and maybe it's user error because it was the first time I ever attempted to. So this is one of my favorite. It's the Wrights Silver Cream. It is a very lazy lister type of silver polish. So what you do is you get this little sponge, you dip it in, you rub it on the silver, and you let it sit and dry, and then you wash it off. A little bit of elbow grease, but not too much. Now, this brand I'd never heard of before. It's called MAAS, and it's for all kinds of metal. So that's a bonus, except if you are polishing something that is silver plate and has copper underneath, and you use it a little too hard, you will scrub the silver off. Here is an example. Now, unfortunately, I bought this plate this way, so I've got to figure out how to fix this. Maybe that'll be a project tomorrow or the next day when the product comes in. This is a humongous Wallace, obviously silver plate. So do not use this stuff on stuff that has brass or copper or something under the silver, because that's some strong stuff. The next brand I have, and I'm not a hundred, yep, classy Robyn, what can I say? Some beautiful candlesticks. And I don't know if they're silver or silver plated, but I think the brand is a taker. This I just cleaned up. This is a Wallace, just a little bowl. It has some blemishes in it, so they may send it back. Oh, you can see my kid's artwork in the background. How cute is that? So look for the Wallace mark. What's better than the Wallace mark though, for Wallace, and because you know they change their hallmarks all the time, so sometimes instead of a mark, what they're really looking for is the sticker, the brand sticker. If you see that, grab it. Like I said, sterling or silver plated. This one I picked up as well. These are savers. I think they call it Unique, or the Goodwill near my house, or the Goodwill a little bit further away. This is a sterling bowl. It was also black when I got it, but whoops! One tip when you are sourcing is that if you find anything monogrammed, that normally means it's sterling, because that's special. If it's got a family monogram in it, it looks like this says J something B. I can't read the last name, which is in the middle. And it says back here, it shows the sterling mark. Okay, so it's not a brand they normally take. It says it's Silver Comf and Low Company. But it says sterling. So hopefully they'll take it. It took a lot of work to get this little dude cleaned up, because if you see all the little grooves and stuff, this was a good one for, I could use that silver tube because I know it's real silver. This picture is electric plate, and you'll see EP. If you ever see EP on the bottom, don't get too excited. It's not real silver, but if it's Wallace and it's $5 or less, pick it up. Which cost was $5.40 or $4.20. So that's it with the silver. Next category, crystal. But I did buy a couple of things because I was there and they looked nice. Rosenthal, when you pick it up, this thing probably weighs 5 pounds and it's not that big, okay? But look how cool it is. It was dirty, it was gross. You can often find at the bottom is where the marking is. Now, usually if you get a glass, like a champagne glass or a wine glass, the name will usually be either at the stem, or if there's not still a sticker on it, or around the top edge of it. So even if it's disgusting and dirty, that means they probably used it. Hold it up to the light and kind of twirl it like that. Or if you don't see a marking on the bottom. Okay, so this one says Rosenthal. I don't know much about crystal other than Baccarat, Lalique, Waterford. The RealReal's not a big fan of Waterford, so unless it is like an antique or lined in silver or from Tiffany's or Cartier. The thing to remember is the minute Jenny takes this out of my house, the RealReal is responsible. So I've heard a few RealReal not so good stories, because there's going to be not so good stories. If you are sending this yourself in a box, take a picture of how you packed it and take a picture of it packed in the box, and you're sending it UPS, so it's insured anyway. But that way, in the event something goes awry, it gets lost, which things do, or it gets broken, which I've had a number of things do, they will pay you out at the commissioned rate of the sold price. So they're not going to give you, if it's $100 piece, well, okay, so let's do, if it's $100 piece, are you at 40%? I'm not sure. If it's 40% at Home Goods, you're going to get 40 bucks once they figure it out. And it'll take some work. So please, please, please. And I even do it like this before, just because when they send it back, they do send it, if they send it back, like they've rejected it or whatever, they do send it back wrapped really well. If you open it immediately, because you get a manifest of what's coming back, and check it, because they're going to want the UPS label number as well as when you got it, because I have had pieces break, and sometimes they've had me send them back and sometimes they've just credited. So you need to keep the piece and keep the tracking information. That's just a little 411 on that. Brand called, oh, maybe this is different. This is called Brook or Block or something. I don't know, but they looked stunning. And they were not, they might have had a little chip. There's a couple of little tiny chips. But again, I paid $5 for them at the most. $5.40 at the most. There's 2 in there. I'm not going to take the second one out. You can figure out what that looks like. So I took a chance with this brand, and it's called Block, which may be what that last brand was as well. It was in the box, and it was marked at $3.99. And when I went to the RealReal site, I saw that they had a set of 6 wine glasses that sold for $125. So I figured for like $3.99, I really should clean these. Take a little Windex to them. For $3.99, I figured, what's the big deal? They still have the sticker. It could be the Econo brand because it says Block Basic. I don't know. But I figured it was worth a try. Oh, now I just made the sticker come off. It was worth a try. And if they send it back, it's not a big deal. But they're not, and they're in the original box with the original styrofoam. And it's kind of delicate. You can hear it when I move it. Okay, that's it for crystal. Okay, another category not to skip, the glasses section. I could not figure out for the life of me why these beautiful Tiffany and Company glasses were sent back. They said they were altered. Well, if you notice, there are now no longer any lenses in them because, unfortunately, I didn't notice because of I must not have had my contacts in when I tried them on. They were prescription. I wondered why I could see better with them on. Last time Ginny was here, I actually said to her, could you try these on and tell me if they have a prescription? And she goes, whoa, yes, they do. So I might leave them on for the rest of this, right? Yeah. No, I know it looks stupid, but they are stunning. I was going to look into buying replacement lenses for them. What I'm going to do is send them in like this and see if they take them. Because, I mean, my God, how do you not? And if they don't, then I may do replacement lenses polarized and keep them for myself. Because, like I said, they're stunning. These I bought in March when I did that haul when I was in Hershey, Pennsylvania. So these are not part of this current, but they're going back into this into Ginny pile, like for tomorrow. These, I don't think they're gonna take. Ooh, I might have goofed on them. But I love them because they're Lily Pulitzer, and I love Lily Pulitzer. So if they don't take them, I can always use an extra. Actually, I don't need extra glasses right now because I fixed a bunch of mine, but they're pretty. Maybe I'll ask my mom if she wants them for readers, but anyway, they're going. I do want to tighten the screw on that a little bit. I learned a new trick about glasses, and some of you are going to be like, duh, Robyn, where have you been? I was having the hardest time getting the screws to stay put while I was trying to screw them in with the screwdriver because they're so tiny. So what I did was I Googled it. I used to have, and I don't know where I lost all of them to, these little plastic things where you could put the screw in them and then like hold it there and start the screwing and then lift that off and use the screwdriver. I can't find those. I'm sure I could order more. But I was home and determined to get through my glasses pile today. So I used a screwdriver and I Googled and I found if you use a little dab of clear nail polish on the edge, give it a second, like, and guess what? It kind of works as glue. Now, I didn't have clear nail polish at my desk. And again, I was determined. So I used the glitter polish and I had to wipe some glitter off of a couple of frames. The Ray-Ban Men's were just not a good glitter polish was not. Oh, shoot, I could have tightened that. So, here, we'll do a quick see what's loose here. Something that looked loose. Was it this side? Oh, y'all, I made such a mess of these glasses trying to take the lenses out. I'm new at disassembling eyeglass frames and reassembling them. It's another thing I've learned. And I had these tops off and half of it. It was a trip. I should have taken pictures of it, but I was just so frustrated. And then, you know, these little things fall all over the place, these little tiny screws. These came back, these Armani Exchange. They're very cool. I wish I didn't need glasses. I mean, I wish I did need glasses, but these are way too oversized. Maybe my oldest Ash will take them. I might try again, actually, because these Smith sunglasses came back. These are great. Oh, wow. These will be really good for running. They're not going to take these, which I don't understand. I think they took my Smith helmet, but they're not going to take these. So they came back. I don't know if I had them in the send back, but I am sending these Smith goggles, kids goggles that I got. I'm a little worried because they don't have the straps, but I think the reason they don't have the strap is because they hook right into the helmet ears, right? I'm sorry about this beeping noise if you're hearing it. It's the Discord thing. There we go. Maybe it won't come up as much. So this is, these are girls' Smith goggles. I got those. Oh, I lied. I got those yesterday. I went to Virginia to pick up an auction stuff, and I got those at the Prime Thrift in Virginia. The Smith ones I gotta think about. These I got when I did a glasses auction. Most of it ended up being stuff I donated. I donated the lenses and most of the frames too. I should have saved it for parts like cars. But these I thought were super cool, and I thought, you know what? I don't know the brand. But it says it's from Germany, so I'm assuming good quality. It might have just said West Germany too, so they're going. These are super vintage. Again, I got these yesterday in Virginia. These are super vintage Ray-Ban aviators. They had polarized lenses that were yucky. That's how I knew how old they were. And the trim on them is a little bit icky too, but I figured, you know, they're Ray-Ban. If they don't sell, I guess I'll put them in my Poshmark closet or eBay, because they're vintage Ray-Ban, so I think they're pretty cool. All right. Oh, these are another pair of Armani. I've got to get the I gotta get the lenses out of. They were really tight, and I found them after I did my glasses thingy. These are another pair of Ray-Ban. They were prescription. Sometimes they don't like the ones that have the wire right here, but we'll try it. Maybe if I send them in a Ray-Ban case. I have a Ray-Ban case. Maybe if I send them in a Ray-Ban case with the Ray-Ban cloth. You know, it's all about the appearance, right? Here, look. I got the case and the cloth. Maybe they'll like that. Now watch, if it comes back without the case and the cloth, I might complain a little bit. They sent back, these were my Ray-Bans. I don't know if you remember when I kept the Maui gems. They said they were too scratched, so we'll try one more time. Because if at first you don't succeed with the RealReal, try again. These Ray-Bans, I don't know. So now the wire's a little bent. You know what? That's about it that's wrong with them. They're going in the bag. So that was so I didn't tell you about cost or purchase unless they were just in that most recent haul. Next up, we have accessories. We shall see what happens. So first up is this black silk tuxedo bow tie. I found it in the pocket of the Christian Dior jacket that I got yesterday at the Prime Thrift in Virginia, so $4.2. Actually, that's not true. The Christian Dior tuxedo I kept out separately because the price was $24.99. But it had the pants and the jacket, so I thought, ooh, but I actually don't know if that jacket goes with those pants. So they do feel and look the same, but I'm not 110%. So the RealReal usually, unfortunately, separates jackets and pants or jackets and skirts, even when you ask them not to multiple times. So you do need to follow up with that. But this was in the pocket and it feels pretty. So I figured there's no tag, so it'll probably come back. It is a silk-ish feeling. bow tie. I have a new love, a new accessory love, and we will get to that. Where are they? Okay, but first, good old-fashioned, love me some belts. I found not one, but 2 vintage St. John belts. This is like a peachy color. I'll show you what though. And then this is like gray with a tan buckle. Won't fit around my waist for sure. This was an exciting find. I think it's real this time. I found a fake one before, but this one, Machino, the letters move. There's some engraving on each of them. There's a metal buckle and suede on the inside. It's beautiful. And I got that also in the Virginia thrift, which I was like, I'm not doing so well. But this alone, you know, comps on the RealReal, and it would be 70% probably. And this is a beautiful red vintage belt. To me, in my eyes, that thing down there, sorry if my nails are disgusting, I was polishing shoes and silver today, looks like an old Gucci emblem. So I'm hoping that it is and that they'll identify that. But, you know, again, $5. Okay. This is a brand I have no idea about. I don't think it's on the RealReal, but it's called Lazard. And it is made in, I don't know. It's numbered and everything on the inside. And I did use that silver tube polish to kind of clean this up because it was pretty gross. Remember, people do spend a good bit of money on their belts because you only need one good brown belt, one good black belt if you do it right. Or if you're like me and you buy the reversible belt, then you only need one. This is, I don't know the brand, but it's from Florence. It's a beautiful braided leather belt. My newest obsession is scarves. This is a mess, this Versace scarf, and it does have a hole in it, so they may send it back. It's a hole from the tag, but yeah, this was like 98 cents. I found this when I dropped the kids off for Sunday school. There is a thrift shop pretty close, and yeah. So this red silk one, they put the tag through a ton of places, so it has a ton of holes in it. I don't know the brand, but it definitely looks hand sewn. A trick that Ginny taught me when I discovered the Chanel scarf the other day was that if the edges are rolled up and it doesn't look machine sewn but yet hand sewn, that, my friends, is gold. I don't know this signature, but hopefully someone at the RealReal does. So yay! Okay. And then the other one I found, this is not the greatest scarf haul. There's only 3, but this one was made in Italy for Filene's. And I know if you followed if you either listened to me on Thrifter's Villa or my first episode that I did on YouTube, I talked about Filene's basement in Boston. I don't know if the department store is still around. So that was that. Here are the 2 Givenchy ties. This one is definitely vintage. And, you know, it's ties like these that I'm like, I should list it instead. I'd make so much more money, especially because they're going to sell it for nothing. But here's the thing. I have a rule. If Ginny comes before it's listed, it goes to Ginny. And this one is also going. So these I got at the local, I see it right there, $5.40, local Goodwill. So they weren't really $5.40, but that was the average for the trip. I guess we'll do clothes because I don't have that much of it. This is a really pretty Lafayette 148 silkish evening jacket. My guess is they're going to price it for $50, which means it'll go for $40 if it goes without whatever, and I'll get 30% of that, which is sad because that jacket is worth way more than that. But again, whatever. Another item, another brand they take is Henley Hansen. It's a ski brand. This is, I love, and I want to keep, but I don't need. So if they send it back to me, I'm not going to send it again. I'm going to take it as a sign. As you can see, I like that color. I got that at one of the trips. It was under $5.50 cost of goods. This was a Columbia raincoat for women. It's called Bugaboo. I don't know if that's the brand, the actual name for it. It's missing its hat, but hopefully they won't notice that. They mark Columbia boys and men jackets much higher than women's. Does it say women's on here? It says interchange, so maybe they'll consider it unisex and mark it more, but who knows. Oh, what's this? This one's always a toss-up. I can never remember if it's Marc Jacobs, Andrew Marc, whoever, Marc New York, that they take, they don't take. So I got this. It still smells like some lady's perfume. It's a size extra large, Marc New York, Andrew Marc dress. It was 75% off because it was the color of the week. So I grabbed it. These are a pair of Lafayette 148 pants that I didn't just buy these recently. They've sent them back a couple times because of tearing. I've turned them inside out and I've looked. I don't see tearing. If they send them back again, I guess I'll keep them because unfortunately they're the size I am right now, not the size I like to be, and I'm refusing to buy myself any clothes. This is a Burton black board jacket by the brand Burton. It was in the men's, I guess because it's black. What's great about this, I haven't checked all the pockets yet. What's great about this is it still has the name tag in it and it's not filled out. Oh, the RealReal is texting me about something. And it's not filled out, so that kind of makes it like even more like better condition, except that whoever's it was did write their last name in the tag, so but the RealReal doesn't show very many pictures, like not nearly as many pictures as we do on Poshmark. They just don't. So it's a really nice coat. I don't know what they're gonna mark Burton for. I've sent in some Burton before. Usually it's my husband's, so it's like torn up and it's come back. Oh, I found another tie. Who's that? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I don't know if they're gonna take this brand. Gianfranco Fieri. It's beautiful. It feels gorgeous. I know they're weird about ties. That may be, oh no, okay. So I did do one auction, well, multiple auction purchases. One auction purchase that I went to pick up yesterday. And the tales of my driving in Northern Virginia. I got 3 things from this. Oh, there's more clothes back there. From this one auction. It was about $56 for all 3. But I think I'm going to make it back on just this first item I'm going to show you. It's gorgeous. It's a La Perla dressing robe. It's beautiful. What I'm not going to make the $19 back on, and so I've pulled it, even though it's against my rules, is a St. John collection silk dress in size 6 in a leopard print. I'm going to give myself a few days to list it because I can't just let them list it for $50. I just can't. It's gorgeous. So, and then the other thing that I got in it, which I have no idea who this is, but it has a brand in it, so that's helpful. This is a very, very fun, actually, I could have my friend Crystal from Galaxy Finds. She's Galaxy Finds on Posh and several other things. She is the vintage wizard. We call her that. It's really cool. It's this long jacket and matching shift. I have no idea. It was part of that auction thing. I really just wanted the La Perla dress and the La Perla gown and the St. John dress. But then I don't know if I can just let them list it for like $60. That's just too much for me. Okay, So yesterday, so the thrift store I went to yesterday in Virginia, the one that was finally open that I got to, was Prime Thrift, and it's the same company that I went to in DC on Sunday, not knowing, so I was already in the rewards club. And apparently they had a color of the week or day, and it's 2 colors. One's half off, one's 33%. And every person I asked what the color was, I got a different answer. They all knew that yellow was the 50%, but nobody could tell me the right color for the 33%. So whatever. It was hysterical. So I got this. This is David Meister. You'd think if I'm Jewish I could read these names. I'm sorry, guys. Meister. Again, stunning. I have no emotional attachment to this brand. Ooh, hang on. Where are my scissors? Apparently it had a belt that went with it. You can do one of 2 things. One of 3 things. You can try and make yourself crazy by finding the right color fabric belt. You can use a different color one. I know my friend Liz at Real Liz does. Or she uses a pretty ribbon, which I could do. I have from my days in Stampin' Up. Or you could just be really careful and snip the loops off. And that is what I do. This is gorgeous. I wish this fit these days. Oh, stunning. It was less than $5. Love men's jackets. That's a made in Italy. And this one said Barney's, so I was like, meh. But then when I went over to this side, it said Giorgio Armani Collezioni. So I said, okay, I'll do it, Barney. This I found also in that store in Virginia yesterday. Now this is the Christian Dior jacket. It is I believe the diffusion line, the Christian Dior Monsieur. And I'm kind of frustrated because I currently think I have a Christian Dior tuxedo coming back, which is annoying because, hello, it's Christian Dior. And the matching pants, which are not marked Christian Dior, but have the same look to the fabric as the jacket does. So I think, and the same stitching and everything. So I do think it's the same. They put a Christian Dior tuxedo shirt just sold for like $43. Well, yeah, why would you list a Christian Dior tuxedo shirt for $43? Whatever, it's fine. I probably paid $6 for it. I probably got $12. So I doubled my money, but come on, guys. This pant might have an issue because there was a giant safety pin in it when I got it. So they may send it back. So they're sending back another one, Christian Dior tuxedo, because they said brand not accepted. Y'all, please now. I think it's probably coming in today's shipment from the UPS. I think that's it for clothes. Next up, shoes and handbags. Okay, so here we go. I'm excited about some of these, and we'll see where some of the other ones end up. I know that cowboy boots are a thing, especially really good ones. A friend of my mother's had a pair made for my oldest once, and I wish I still had them. They outgrew them, so I either brought them to Kid or donated them. I would think I brought them to Kid. And I've seen cowboy boots places, and I haven't really picked them up because I haven't known the brands. And this one, I don't know the brand either, but it looked really pretty. And it is made in Brazil. Shout out to Kina. We have a very good family friend who's from Brazil. And I bought these. Oh, I got these at the Goodwill, not right by my house, but up the road away. And my phone doesn't work in there, so I cannot check comps. So I have left many a thing behind, but I have a good feeling about these. So okay, so this is definitely a vintage pair of boots that I found also at the same Goodwill. So I was running blind on the brand. I could check them now. I'm a little concerned because the lining is definitely like coming apart. But it's from London, made in London. And it's called Brevet. Again, if this is backwards because I'm filming on my phone, sorry. And so they weren't that much because they probably were the color of the week. Next up, these I found at my local Goodwill, and they are a brand I'd never heard of, but the comps were great. It's called Piclonius, and I want to say they were the color of the week. The comps were awesome. I'm basically at this point not picking up anything unless the comps are over $100, because I have so much stuff in this house and in this room alone that it's like unnerving to walk into. This is another pair of emu boots, EMU. Looks like they are either a 6 or a 9. I'm going by 6 since they look smaller than a 9. Oh, this is fun. My Goodwill doesn't know this brand. These are Doc Martens men's. They did not look so great. Now they look a little bit better. They're still roughed up a little, but thank you, Doc Martens Wonder Balm, for helping me make them look better. They were marked at $4.99. Plus, I used my Capital One card to get an additional 10% off anything that's the original price. I got these nice little Michael Kors at the place in Virginia. They were marked at, I want to say, $6 at the most. Could have been $4. They had I need to find the friend so I can show you. They had an imperfection. So the heel definitely has a bump, and it actually was a bigger bump. But I bought this leather repair stuff. It's a liquid thing, and it's supposed to be just like leather matching. And if I spent more time working on it and figuring out how to do it, I definitely could have done a nicer job. But this is good enough. I mean, check out the bottoms, the insides. They look pretty good. They use a red pencil at this place, so I erased as much as I could, but some surfaces eraser doesn't work so good. Okay, these are my mystery, and I'm excited. I feel like these are Gucci, but there's no brand. It does say that they're made in Italy. The inside looks very Gucci-like. I mean, they're gorgeous. So, I don't know. I found these at my local Goodwill. So they were priced like $12.99, but yeah, and I do believe they're about my size. So they're 38, which I think an 8 is like a 38.5. So if they get kicked back, they get kicked back, you know? It's not the worst thing in the world. Stuart Weitzman ankle boots, very cute. Those were at one of the Goodwills. These Kate Spade little mules, I have a feeling they'll go the first day they get listed. They were $4.94 at the one in Virginia that I went to. Okay, these were a fun find at the one in Virginia. These are some nice snakeskin. The heel's been redone, and they're pretty worn out, but they're Manolo Blahniks. I checked the comps. I think in the past, I have another pair that I kept, and they're still sitting, I think. So since these are worn out too, I'm going to go ahead and send them, because since they're snakeskin, there's like rules about which states you can sell snakeskin to and not sell snakeskin to. So I'm going to have the RealReal deal with that. Not me. I showed you the emu slippers before. Oh, here we go. I found some. This was also in the Virginia. Bruno Magli men's. They were marked pretty low, less than $5. These are super cute. Okay, these little Kate Spades, if they were in my size, I would have to think about it, but they're not. And the other thing is, I did a little trick. I polished them up. They've still got some little bumps and stuff. I polished them up with the Wonder Balm, but the white was not looking great. So I did a little trick. I just bought this the other day. I don't know if I was at Home Depot or it must have been Home Depot, because it's Milwaukee liquid paint. And I think it's meant for grout and stuff, or to jazz things up. I put a little dab of it and it was too white. So then I rubbed it in, and it didn't make it go away, the spot that was there, but it made it much less obnoxious. So hopefully they'll take them. These were cool. I might want to hit it one more time with the with this. Check this little silver thing. These are some vintage, I would assume vintage, Stuart Weitzman fuzzy boot. The metal needs to be cleaned one more time before I send them in. Like, it's green, so I don't know what's that called, like oxidized or something like that. I'm gonna have to try and hit it one more time. Those were also on 75% off because nobody's looking for boots right now. So if you don't have if you're not storing the stuff, you can go ahead and send it in to the RealReal because they'll take it all year round. But if you want to hold on to it because you think it'll get sold at a better price later, you can do that, but I don't know. These are some kind of hair. The name is Kelsey Dagger. No idea, but they look nice. They felt nice. They didn't look too worn out. I think that brand name is on the list, so I'm going to send those in. I found some little baby Uggs. I think they were $2 or $3. These, I don't think they're real because I don't, and I'm sure those of you who are Birkenstock aficionados would tell me because the buckle doesn't say Birkenstock. They're definitely not Birkenstock. But here's the deal. I'm going to send them to the RealReal. I'm not claiming they're a brand that they are or aren't. So if they send them back, I'll send them to ThredUp. Or take them to my local buy-sell trade. So another thing that's not a typical category for the RealReal that you wouldn't think about are hats. I'm not sure about this brand. I've never heard of it before. It's called Rupert. But I have found hats. Stetson makes not just your typical cowboy hats, but they also make other kind of hats for $2.99. So don't skip out on hats. Let's do handbags. Handbags. Okay. One more thing to go with the glasses. I don't have a huge handbag haul right now because I've been focused on scarves. And I think everybody's looking at handbags. I can tell you, scarf-wise, this week alone, I found Gucci, Chanel, and Versace scarves. And they were in with the MAASes. So look for those edges, I'm telling you. To go with the glasses, this is a Michael Kors leather glasses case. They don't normally take glasses cases, but I figured it's leather and it's Michael Kors, so we'll try. I'm gonna move that hat out of the way. This should be a pretty good one. I'm excited about it. 75% off of $12.99 is this leather. I believe it's a navy Longchamp. I know it's Longchamp, but I believe it's navy, not black. So that's gonna go. Another navy. Don't get excited. It's not Hermes. I bought this last group of hauls, not this one, but it had some like white residue on it. You can still see a little bit. I wasn't in the cleaning mode for the last group of stuff Jenny came to get. I don't know if this brand's gonna go or not. It's called Porchette Paris, made in France. It's lovely, and it does have, like, you know, nice zippers and such things. So we'll try it. If not, we'll try it again. And then if not, we'll figure out something else to do. I don't know why this Isaac Mizrahi didn't go with the last one. It probably needed more cleaning. Oh, yeah, I do. I had to clean the leather. It's nice. It's heavy. The metal is. It's got the buttony things. This I bought a couple weeks ago. But again, when Jenny came, it wasn't clean. Oh, I love this backpack. I don't think they're going to take it. This is Shiara Faragini. I got this when I went to the Queen's Bins in December. And I haven't sent it in yet because the straps are a flipping mess. And I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to, one, keep it because I think it's absolutely adorable. Two, pay to restrap or I just got tired of it sitting here and me not doing it. That's when I tried to do the leather stuff and it didn't work so well. So I'm going to send it. If they list it, more power to me. I bought it in December in New York at the bins, which I did put my life on the line for. But it's worth a try. Worst thing can happen is they send it back. And it's been sitting here in my to-do pile. So let's just send it. This bag I don't think they're gonna take, but it was in the big case and it was on sale. It was 75% off. It's called Frisk Company. It has a little fleur-de-lis in the middle of it. I don't know. It just looked nice. So I got it. It was on sale. And it was behind the counter. I was like, ooh, what is that? They're like, do you want it? I'm like, sure. Okay, so this jewelry box looks like a wolf, acts like a wolf, doesn't have a wolf sticker, but the lock is the same as the wolf one. It has so many amazing compartments. I Google Lens this, and it looked like something that comped for 150-ish to 200 on Wayfair. My feeling is if they don't take it, I'm going to keep this, but I have to at least send it in first because I did pay $15 for it, and that's pretty steep. Wait, where's my crystals? So I just put something heavy down on that. I think that's everything that's going to Jenny tomorrow. So have a great day. Like and subscribe. See you next time.